Welcome back to this progressive hip opening sequence. We're going to be finishing off with a short vinyasa sequence at the end. Take a seat either with your feet in, with your legs in straddle, or with your legs crossed, whatever feels most comfortable here for you. Taking your hands to your knees, wherever you are. Take a deep breath in, closing off the eyes, and sigh the breath out. Take a moment just to ground yourself. Really bringing yourself back into the present here, inhaling through the nose and sighing the breath out, just releasing those shoulders, softening the elbows, releasing into the glutes, into the hips. And then from here, take a deep breath in, sweeping the arms up high to the sky. Take your right arm down by your side and gently reach up and over, sweeping open the side body, inhaling and exhaling, reaching the arms up and switching sides. Left arm down, right arm up and over, opening up the side body. Inhale, reach up tall, and then from here, interlace the hands, press the palms up, and imagine lifting the rib cage up and across. So taking a gentle twist and then taking it to the other side. Exhale, release, come back to center. Taking the hands back down, take the feet up in front of you, and we're going to take a little side sweep, so dropping the knees side to side. So if you are already in this position, that's absolutely fine, otherwise continue. And sweeping side to side, giving those glutes a good little massage there, and opening up into the hips, into the knees, and the ankles and toes. Extend the left leg out, drawing the right knee in. So we're going to take the right knee up and down, so gently drawing the knee up and pressing out. Now, if you can't bring the foot that far in, that's absolutely fine. Just take it out, down a little bit lower and drawing the leg in and out. So applying some gentle pressure here just to really engage the hip. From here, grab hold of the foot and the knee and gently sway side to side with the knee and the foot. If you're a little more flexible, you could take the foot into the crook of the arm and rock the baby. So drawing the foot into the chest, sweeping side to side, finding that gentle rock into the hips. From here, take that leg across the other leg, grounding the foot down, grabbing hold of the knee, and we're going to take a gentle twist behind, looking over the right shoulder. As we inhale, you're scooping the belly up and in, lifting the body over. For those who are a little bit more advanced, you can hook the elbow round the knee. Inhale and exhale, unravel. Take the other leg in, and then from here, drawing that knee up and down. Again, the option applies. You could take the leg a little bit further down the leg if that's more comfortable for you. Inhaling and exhaling. Really just warming up these hips, releasing those hip flexors. And then rock the baby either with the hand or with the crook of the arm, whichever feels most comfortable here. Don't forget to breathe and really think about keeping the body up tall. Try not to lean back into this stretch. Inhaling and exhaling. Deep breath in, and then from here, exhale. Take that foot down and across the other side of the leg. From here, take the hand to the outside of the knee and taking the left arm behind us, finding that gentle twist. Thinking about scooping the belly up and in, lengthening through the spine, and then really finding a little bit more space behind us for taking that real gentle twist, but really feeling that stretch into the bottom here. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's scoot round and come into all fours. So nice deep breath in, and we're just going to take some nice little circles here. So just gently circling around. Now, if you've got any issues with knees, of course, please place a blanket underneath the knees here and reversing direction. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. If you're ever finding that mind wandering, come back to the breath. Sink the hips to one side and look over your left shoulder, and then sink the hips to the other side, looking over your right. Inhale to center, exhale, drop the hips. Inhale to center, exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, coming back to center, take a deep breath in, and then we're going to take your right leg up. We're going to start off with small baby circles. So imagine drawing a circle with your knee to the ground and increase the depth of the circles. And we're going to aim to start to bring that knee up towards the elbow. So really starting to broaden out that circle. Now all of our hips are slightly different, so how high you bring it up is relevant to you. And then same on the other sides, little small circles, building it upwards and bringing it up towards the elbow. I'm just showing you some modifications here. If you struggle with your wrists, come onto your forearm, or you could come onto both forearms if that feels better. Inhaling and exhaling. Now the same applies, so we're going to start to move the other direction. So maybe taking it back into that tabletop and opposite direction. So opening up in those circles, inhaling and exhaling. And then switch sides, inhaling and exhaling. Try to make the movement as fluid as possible. Inhale, exhale. Tuck the toes in behind you now, sinking the bum back, and we're going to just gently move forwards and backwards. Again, lubricating the knees, the hips, and the ankles. You're going to feel a nice little stretch into the bottom of those feet as well. Inhale. And now take the feet back slightly further and take the hands slightly further forward. We're going to sink the hips forward, slowly waving the body forward, coming into our cobra. And then deep breath in, sink it back, and then draw the body forward. So inhale, lift the chest up, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, send the bum back. Again, if this is a little bit too deep for you, come down onto the floor into a little mini cobra instead, if that's preferable. Inhale, draw the body forward, sink those hips down. And again, don't worry if you're not getting as low as I am. Just go as low as feels comfortable for you. And then from here, let's take those knees back in. And we're going to sit ourselves up tall. So we're going to take some little hip circles to start with. So knees are parallel and just taking some very gentle hip movement here. Just again to open up those hips, really moving the whole of the hip range here. Deep breaths in, exhaling out, and then pelvic tilts. Now, you might want to take your knees a little bit wider here if that feels more comfortable. And as you can see, I'm tilting the pelvis and then I'm releasing the tailbone back, yeah? So you're scooting the belly in and then exhaling out. Take your hands back down and step the right foot back. So we're coming into this kneeling crescent. Sweep the arms up high to the sky and we're going to open up the psoas. Take the right arm down by the side of the body and lift and lengthen the left arm up and over the body. Inhale, draw the body back up. Exhale, take the hands to the front of the thigh and send the knee forward and back up. So exhale, inhale, draw it up. Exhale, release down. Inhale, draw up. Exhale, release down. To keep the balance here, we must engage our core and press into the back of the shin. Take a deep breath in, sweep the arms up high to the sky, little baby back bend. Now as you do this, push the hips forward. Inhale, and then as you draw yourself back up, take the hands down to the ground and scoot the left leg round behind you. Draw the right foot in line with that knee and right hand on thigh, left hand on hip, sending it forward. So we're coming out sideways now and we're opening up the pelvic bowl here. So really finding some space here. And if you ever get issues with lower back, it's a great stretch. It opens up those hip flexors. It's also releasing that lower back at the same time. From here, extend that leg out, reach your arms up tall. Take the right arm down by your side, reach the left arm up and over and find this lovely deep side stretch. So our little gate stretch. Inhale, reach your arms up. Take the hands down to the ground, scoot that leg in, take the left leg out to the side. So we're going to go for that pelvic bowl opener, sending the knee forward. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So really keeping that core engaged, back is tall, shoulders back, and sink into that stretch. Hold it there for a few seconds, breathing deeply. And exhale, extend the leg again for our gate pose. Reach the arms up high to the sky, toes up to the sky, left hand down the leg, reach up and over. If you have any issues with knees or struggle with this stretch, you can bring that hand in a bit closer and then bring it back up. Take the hands back in front and now we're scooting around to the other end of the mat to take that kneeling crescent. So inhale from here, deep breath in, sweep the arms up tall. And then take the left hand down. So we're going to reach into our psoas on the other side. Reach the right arm up and over. Exhale, bring the arms up high to the sky. Hands to the thighs, squeeze it forward. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Make sure that that front heel is grounded. And when we come up, it's at 90 degrees with the knee. Inhale. And then sweep those arms up again. Deep breath in, crescent. So we press those hips forward. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Take the hands down to the ground. Come back into that kneeling position. Tuck the toes in, our first down dog. So pressing the bum up to the sky. And you're just going to very gently sway the body over to one side and then over to the other side. So we're finding a deep stretch into the side of those hips, going down into our adductors. And then take the right foot to the outside of our right hand, coming to a nice low lizard lunge. Okay, so from here, we're taking some little circles here, circling out into the hips, moving through the ankles and the toes, and then taking some gentle bounces. So inhaling and exhaling, bouncing into the hips, opening up this more dynamic stretch through the hips. Inhale, rise with the right arm, twisted lunge. Sink the left knee down, reach back for your foot. If there's not the option to grab the foot, just hold it. If you can though, holding the foot, deep breath in, opening up the shoulder and opening up the knee, coming out onto the outer blade of the right foot. Exhale, take the hands down. Come back into down dog, deep breath in. Again, don't worry too much. If you can't get heels to the ground, bent knee down dog is fine. And left leg to the outside of the left hand. Nice deep breath in. And then from here, let's take those circles again. So circling out, opening up those hips, inhaling and exhaling. Little bounces here. Doing so well. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer now. Inhale. Draw that left arm up high to the sky, opening up the torso, sink the back knee down. Either reach towards the toes or grab the toes. Opening up the chest and then opening up the knees. So if we draw the knee out to the side, dropping into the outer blade of the foot. These are all options. Of course, just go for what feels most comfortable. Ground the hands back down, take it back into down dog, deep breath in, walking it out. And then from here, we're going to step our right foot forward and turn out into our straddle fold. So you're now using the length of your mat and we're going to release the head down and then inhale into half lift. Now, if this stretch is a little bit too deep for you, please use blocks here. You don't obviously need to come quite so far down. And you are going to notice my knees here are slightly bent towards the mat here. So I'm just pointing this out for you. Backs of the knees should be slightly soft, okay? Don't lock out. Deep breath in, shake off the head, maybe hands to ankles if that's an option for you. Inhaling and exhaling. Deep breath in and then rise, half lift. Now see if you can wiggle those feet out a fraction more. So those toes are facing in, heels facing out, knees still soft. Maybe hands to ankles, maybe head to floor, maybe forearms to floor. Whatever option feels good for you. Inhale and exhale. Really try to use the breath as much as you can with these stretches. Draw the feet back in and we're coming into sort of a half straddle here now. Hands to the hips, soften into the knees, roll yourself up, hands to heart center, coming into a mini skandasana. So we're not going super deep for this. We're actually just working a side to side lunge initially. So just bringing it into the side, opening up those inner thighs, inhaling as we rise, exhale as we dip down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now turn the toes out for our skandasana. Now I'm not coming down super low, just want to get a little bit deeper than we have been. And we're going to do the same again on the other side, sinking down, turning the toes out and up to the sky. Keep the back tall, chest is lifted, and reach it up. Cartwheel the hands to the top of the mat. And then from here, we're going to sink the back knee down and we're going to come into half splits. Now, all I want you to do here is to take the right hand to the outside of the left foot and draw the foot inward. So you're going to feel a stretch coming to the outside of the thigh. And then draw the foot outward with the left hand, feeling the stretch on the inner thigh. If you again need blocks here, please do. From here, step it back and we're going to switch legs. Right leg forward, extend the leg out. Try to keep those hips up in line. And then from here, same thing, take the left hand to the outside of the right foot, drawing the toes inward. Inhaling, exhale, and then open it outward with the right arm. Release, take the hands down to the floor and step back. from here, take the feet together, knees out to the side, extended child's pose. Take a moment just to breathe. Deeply inhaling. And exhale, rise, come back up into the toes, into down dog. Draw the right leg up to the sky, step forward, and this time we're coming into our crescent. Sweep the arms up high to the sky, little baby back bend, palms together. Draw the tummy muscles in here. Exhale, we're going to open out to Skandasana on the left side. Inhale, rise. And then from here, we're going to switch round. So we're going to come to the other end of the mat, opening up into our crescent, open. Exhale, coming into Skandasana on the right side, opening the toes up to the sky. Rise, forward straddle fold, release. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Hands to hips, roll the body up. Inhale, rise up with the arms facing forward to the top of your mat. Crescent lunge. Inhale, sink the back knee down. Take the right arm down by the side, left arm up and over. Exhale, hands to the ground, step that foot back. Release, down dog. Taking that right leg up and over this time, opening up the hips. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, twisted lunge. Exhale, hands to the ground, bend into the knees, jump forward for Malasana. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, hands to the ground, jump it back or step back. Left hand to the outside of the left foot even, and drawing it into your crescent lunge. Exhale, step back, open up, right, left leg up to the sky, opening up the hips, drawing it back, looking under the underarm. Draw the left foot to the outside of the left hand, twisted lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands down and jump it forward again into Malasana. Again, you could step this forward. From here, take the feet together, gently, slowly lower yourself all the way down the mat. And then taking hold of your right leg, we're going to draw the knee up to the underarm. Inhale. And then draw it back in. Grab hold of the big toe with the peace fingers, opening up the leg to the right hand side. You could also do this with bent knees if this is more comfortable. From here, take that same leg and draw it across to your left side. So using your left hand to your right knee, broadening it over. Release. Draw the left leg into the chest. Same again. Take it up and out to the armpit, opening up those hips, opening up the groin. Grab hold of that left foot with your left fingertips, opening into this wide stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Take a hold of the knee with the right hand to the left knee and draw it over this gentle twist, opening up the hips. Inhaling. And exhale, slowly rotate and draw the knees both in together. Grab hold of the feet, coming into a Supta Baddha Konasana, but up in the air. Inhale. And exhale, really opening up into those hips, relaxing the glutes. Slowly lower the feet down to the ground. Extend the right leg and the left leg and release the arms to the side, coming into Shavasana. Take a big inhale. Closing off the eyes, exhale. Let's inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue with this breath, imagining as we inhale, opening up into spaces where it feels tight or uncomfortable. And as we exhale slowly, we release and let go of any of that tightness or tension. You may remain here, or from here, draw the knees into the chest. Rotate yourself to the right, slowly coming up to seated with your legs crossed. Take a moment to breathe here, hands to the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up high to the sky, hands to heart center, bowing your head, thanking yourself today for this practice. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.